Storm Team 8 is tracking the possibility of strong to severe storms to move in tonight, but during the daytime hours, we should stay mainly dry, and that is exactly what we have in place right now. Dry conditions, although some locations are dealing with a little bit more cloud cover than others. Notice not a drop of precipitation throughout southwest lower Michigan. The closest rain to us near and north of Indianapolis, and that is moving in the opposite direction. What we want to focus our eyes on is what's happening back to our west. Already a tornado watch box posted for most of Iowa, back into Omaha, Nebraska, Norfolk, Nebraska as well. They've already had a tornado reported, hail as large as baseballs there, along with strong wind gusts. Let me clear this all off, and what I want to do is track the leading edge of this into southwest lower Michigan. So right now that would bring it to the lakeshore about 10 minutes after 9, into the 131 corridor about an hour later at 10 o'clock. A couple of things I want to mention. First of all, this is still in a development phase. We may see some of these storms tail off in intensity a little bit as they move east. Other storms may fire up and become stronger, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see something that looks like a line segment like this try to push into West Michigan this evening and tonight. But certainly things could get a little bit rocky here. You'll want to make sure and tune in to Bill Steffen. He'll have an update for you at 5 o'clock, and you can see that slight risk area for severe weather does include southwest lower Michigan. Our biggest threat here is going to be strong wind gusts. Back where you see that moderate risk as far as the western shores of Lake Michigan, they could be looking at not only incredibly large hail, strong winds, but also the potential for some tornadic activity. So bottom line here, strong to severe storms about 9 p.m. till 3 in the morning. That's our 6-hour window. Not to say we couldn't have an isolated shower or storm pop up this afternoon 4 or 5 o'clock, but the main show, or the big story when those storms come through, is going to be this evening and tonight. Now, a cold front also passes. That's really what's the trigger for these storms. That cold front will sweep through here early tomorrow morning around sunrise, if not a little bit before. And slowly during the course of the day, those humidity levels are going to drop. So by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be feeling so much more comfortable. And the 4th of July weekend looks simply spectacular, at least weather-wise. Folks, you almost couldn't have picked a better forecast for the weekend of the 4th. 80 now, Grand Rapids to Ionia. We're holding in the 70s, even along the Lake Michigan shoreline. Dew point readings, I've been showing you these day after day after day for the last couple of weeks. Low 70s. It's humid, it's oppressive, it's uncomfortable outside. This is the day to set up the sprinkler, maybe keep the kids cool. Of course, air conditioning if you have access to it. Futurecast starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Note the dry conditions. Once we get to 6 or 7 o'clock, we got a couple of these pop-up showers and storms. This is what I was mentioning, slight chance for a few of those to develop. Once we get to about 9 o'clock, though, here is that line of storms pushing its way through West Michigan. Still very loud, a big light show going on at 1 o'clock in the morning. We'll have to watch for strong winds right on the leading edge of this line of showers and storms, and it will continue to push through the area. We're dry here by sunrise tomorrow, and it looks like we are going to see more dry conditions than wet through your Tuesday. Out at Lake Michigan today, moderate to high risk for rip currents. This is not a day to be getting in the water. Small craft advisory in effect there. It'll be breezy with 2 to 4 footers. The 8-day forecast shows a chance for a few afternoon showers on Tuesday. Same story on Wednesday. Won't be a washout. Much more comfortable here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's our gift to you. Storm Team 8's gift to all of you. Temperatures climbing as we head through the weekend. And of course, you will want to tune in for an update coming up tonight at 5 o'clock on that chance for severe weather. And of course, Bill will be re-evaluating that 4th of July forecast.
Yeah, later in the week looks fantastic, but a lot of that weather tonight's going to play out around bedtime. It looks like an overnight hours.
Really could be a little bit of a rough night sleeping if you don't sleep well with thunderstorms moving through. So just keep that in mind. And if you go to bed early, turn on your weather radio as well.
Okay, will do. Thank you so much, Laura.